All right. So in this module, I'm going to show you how to get more leads. And the best way to do this is to reach out to artists. In the beginning, the best way to do this is to reach out to artists manually. So this is through Instagram predominantly because that's where everybody is right now. So I'm going to teach it from the perspective of Instagram, but you can use this in any method. On LinkedIn, you can use this on Facebook, you can use this on email. Let's say if you already have the person's email, any single way. Now, this is not to be confused with how to reach out to people once they are on your email list. We will cover that later. This is strictly how to reach out to artists, how to break the ice, and how to do it in a way where you don't appear thirsty. So we're going to cover first how most producers screw this up right now. You might see a few things that you do in this list, and it'll probably help you understand why you probably don't get any response or any message back. So this is how most producers screw it up. They start by talking about themselves. They say, hey, I got hot beats. Anytime you talk about yourself first, that's basically what's not on the artist's mind. The artist in the rap or the rapper is thinking about who? They're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about who and how they can benefit from whatever comes in their way. And that's very much a human psychology thing. We all think that way. So the way most producers screw it up at first is they begin talking about themselves. Hey, I got hot beats. Or they try to link immediately. Hey, let's collab. I got fire. Let's do this. Let's work. Way too soon, way too thirsty. They talk in terms of a call to action first. Hey, check out my beats at this link. And they might leave them a link for the person to check out their link of beats. Well, the person doesn't know who they are. They don't know if their beats are good or not. And again, they're talking about themselves. They're promoting themselves as a producer. Here, check out my beats. Here's the link. That's what we call a call to action. A call to action is any time you make a request for anyone to do or to take a certain action. So, again, how most producers screw it up? They go call to action first. Hey, check out my beats at this link. Nope, they're not going to do it. They're not ready. The next way is they put an offer out there first. Now, an offer is like, say, hey, you buy 3 beats, you get 1 free. Or buy 1, get 1 free. They put the offer out there first. Nope, it's not time yet. The offer being presented first is way too early. The rapper or the artist has no desire. They don't know who you are. So putting the offer out first is definitely a big no-no. So this is how to reach out the right way. The first thing you must have is their attention, okay? Let's just establish that. You can't go ahead and DM an artist that has 1 million followers and expect them to even see your message, let alone see it and respond to it. So who can you then reach out to? Well, let's say, 100 followers, 200, 300, 400 followers, even 1,000 followers. It just depends on the engagement they get. So if you notice that they only get 1 to 2 comments per post, that's a pretty good indication that if they see your comment or that they'll see your DM, that means they're not totally flooded with DMs and comments. So evaluate their engagement. So the first thing you must have, again, is just to reiterate, is their attention. You must have someone's attention before they will respond to your outreach. The second thing, so when you're reaching out to artists, you want to start with a genuine compliment or observation. Make it genuine. If they have a song, listen to it real quick. You don't have to listen to it from start to finish. Just listen. Just give it a good, quick listen. Maybe pick out something that you like about it. And then, start to get in your mind the things that you do like about the artist. Make it a genuine compliment or observation about them. Maybe they have a really cool Instagram profile. Maybe they have even a really cool website that you've checked out. Whatever it is that you can identify that's genuine, you're going to want to use that. Keep that in mind. And then keep it short. Keep the first thing you say in your outreach short. Why? Because being short builds curiosity. Saying too much is actually kind of more thirsty. And people don't like dealing with people that are thirsty. And because long equals desperate. If you're writing super long messages and all that stuff, the way the artist will look at that is that this producer is being desperate. Another thing to keep in mind is if you give somebody high praise, if you compliment them in a good way, that shows that you also have self-confidence yourself. You have high self-confidence. If you're willing to give somebody a good praise, a good compliment, that tells the person, hey, this person has, high self-confidence. And people like to work with people who have confidence. And then you must have your Instagram set up correctly. It must look right, okay? The pictures must look good, okay? You must have your bio set. I'm going to teach you how to do those things in detail, but you must present yourself the right way. Remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. When you give somebody a compliment, they are going to check out your page and see what you're about. If your page got like nothing but, half effort posts and bio and all that stuff, and you don't look, it just looks sloppy. Well, do you think they're gonna have a desire to work with you? No, you're gonna have, present yourself the right way. Have some swag. Have some nice pictures, some clear pictures, some pictures that show who you are. So here are some outreach examples. There's also going to be a template for you, so you can use all of these and download all these. And you want to mix and match these as you start to get better. You want to outreach to at least 25 people a day. So the first one is, hey, insert the rapper's name. So let's say the rapper's name is D Nice. Hey, D Nice, you got good songs. Boom, that's it. That's all you got to say. Hey, so-and-so, you got good songs. You got good tracks. Hey, so-and-so, you got good music. Just leave it at that. And even when they write back, you might not even want to, even respond immediately, even after that. Let that resonate. Let that make his day or her day for the day. You know what I mean? You know how quick we can react to some bad comment. Let your good comments make that person's day for the day. Yo, insert name. Yo, D Nice, I fucks with that. And then insert the name of the song. Let's say the song's name is Lowrider. I don't know. Yo, D Nice, I fucks with that Lowrider joint. Just put it like that. So insert the name, insert their name, his or her name, and then the name of the song. Why do we do this? Just because it shows that you care. It shows that this isn't just like any other message that you just copy and paste. So it's going to be very specific. It's probably going to be one of the only real messages they get all day. So they'll pay attention. Yo, D Nice, insert name. Yo, insert name. Where can I find more of your songs? Boom. That opens up conversation. Where can I find more? That's a good opener. There's another one. Yo, this is another one. Single is fire. I got some DJs that might want to spin it. Well, of course, you're going to have to network with DJs also. And also get connects with DJs that do, and possibly might want to spin it. So you can only use this if it's true that you have some DJs that might want to spin it. But just understand the fact that you're bringing value to the situation. You haven't mentioned anything about beats, and you're simply building and establishing the relationship, which is the most important thing. So then here's another example of an outreach you can send. Okay, you got bars. How long you been writing? And you want to do this for someone who is obviously a lyricist and is, really serious about their lyrics. Now, you might not, I guess every artist thinks and is confident they got bars, and that's good. But like, let's say the new hot dude, the dude that's like, out right now. Let's say that he's just like a swag rapper, right? And he's not really known for bars, and he's not really tripping on bars. Are you going to really say that to somebody who is not, obviously in it or, interested in bars? Well, not really, because then it might not be genuine. So you want to make sure, you could change that one. Okay, you got swag. If they're a swag rapper, how long you been writing? Or how long you been rapping? Okay, you got insert whatever it is that you observed. Okay, you got singing talent. How long you been writing? How long you been singing? You basically are just giving them genuine compliments. So this is a continuation in leads mastery. How do we get leads? How do we get more leads? This is more diving into how we master it. We're going to break it down now. So the key to outreach, is how to get how to get leads, and we're going to use these outreach scripts that I'm going to give you access to. And then you're going to use these and you're going to start mixing and matching them to fit your target prospect. So again, it's, hey, insert name, dope music, where can I find more? We've seen this before. Now I'm going to break it down, why it works. Calling them by their name lets them know it's not a message you sent to everyone with a quick copy and paste. The fact that you're asking for more lets them know you're interested in finding more music. So don't be surprised for them to give you their email address, or if you get a follow after sending messages like that. It's very common where I'll get somebody to follow me. They'll request to follow me, and they'll give me their email address right away. So that helps us build email address. So here's another example. Yo, that, remember, insert their song name is dope. Yo, that Platinum Hottie song is dope. That, Push 'Em to the Limit song is dope. For example, yo, that Money and Power song is dope. Yo, that Money and Power is dope. Just make it real specific like that. And it's kind of indirect and informal. It's almost like not even a complete sentence, but that's what's authentic. That's how somebody who was really reaching out would speak. And people sense that. It's not like, hey, hot music. That's real easy for somebody to see that's not, that's like an automated message. So the why it works is that artists love to hear genuine acknowledgement about their music. And since this is, there's a little of it going around on social media. So just being genuine will make you unique. Plus, the little nuances, the little things like leaving it lowercase sometimes signals more authenticity in that message. So another example is, yo, you got good songs and I like what you're rapping about. How long you been at it? So why this outreach works? Well, this is more of an opener and an icebreaker. This is meant to really open up a conversation. A few things to notice for this one: the artist must have good songs and a clear message, or else if you leave this on an artist page that doesn't have those things and they only have like one song is rapping about getting money and lit all day, then it may not resonate as being genuine. And even though they might respond to you, they might be a little skeptical that you just have your own needs in mind rather than theirs. Like, a lot of this outreach and genuine outreach has to do with the fact that you're genuinely just giving them compliments and genuinely interested in them. If they sense that you still have an ulterior motive, then it's still not going to work. So if you say this to an artist that does have these things, they have a song, they have a message, then you might strike gold and open up a conversation in which you can keep digging and learn more about them. A lot of these artists are waiting for people to acknowledge them. They're just looking for acknowledgement. So if you happen to be that, then that's going to build that bond much stronger. Another example is, what up, name? I'm feeling your songs. I have a few DJs that may be interested in spinning your stuff. Shoot me an email with more of your songs if you can. And then you insert your email. So it's very similar to the last one, but I'm just trying to refresh and review these things so that you understand why these things work and you understand when you can use them. In this one, you can only use this one once you do build relationships with DJs, as we mentioned. And this one works well because you're doing a few things. You're telling the artist that you like their songs. You're also increasing your own personal value to them, far beyond just being a producer, by letting them know you not only have connections, but you're willing to try and help get their music out there as well. And that's big. That's key. A lot of artists and rappers don't or haven't crossed paths with anybody who's looking to genuinely help them other than to sell a beat. And so that's why they put a wall up. And through these outreaches, you're going to be able to get well past that wall fast. This message here is one that carries a lot of value because it also helps build your email list as well. Remember, your email list is important to build. The more you're able to send one email to 500 different artists, the more that you're going to be able to get beat sales on command. So here's another one. Yo, insert their name. I like that. And then insert their song. I like that joint. Do you have the MP3 of that? I wanted to send to a few DJs I know. So similar to the last one, you're asking them if they have an MP3. So you're kind of putting them to work a little bit, which is good. And it's not always going to work, but why it works is it can be a powerful play because it not only positions you as the person to know, it also gets them to start working for you. Like basically, if you say, hey, get this for me, it gets them in the mode of sending you stuff, which is very important. And it's obviously much different from simply being ignored, right? Getting them to send you things is good because it's going to increase their commitment to their relationship with you. Again, check out this dope book called Influence by Robert Cialdini. That'll break down a lot. Again, that's called Influence by Robert Cialdini. And that pretty much wraps up how to get leads. And I'll give you a template that's going to have even more examples for you to download. And I'll see you in the next module.